Hey everyone, my name's Rat, and welcome to episode 1 of my old school RuneScape Ironman series. Today, I'll be going over the rules, restrictions, and exceptions that my account will follow throughout this new series. After that, I'll be showing you what progress I've made on this account so far. I also want to quickly explain why I created this account and give an idea of what you can expect to see while watching this series. Before we get into the video, let me just introduce myself and give you a little background on my RuneScape experience. I've been playing RuneScape on and off since I was around 10 years old. Growing up, me, my brother, and my childhood friends played any chance we got. Whether we're standing in the Varrock West Bank selling lobsters, flexing our adamant armor, or looting the scraps left by PKers in the wilderness, RuneScape became a big part of my childhood. Since then, I've continued to play RuneScape into my adult life. I'm sure like many of you, no matter what other games I play, I always find myself coming back to RuneScape. Between playing old school RuneScape late into the night after work, and spending way too many hours watching chunk accounts, Snowflake Ironman, and any other RuneScape content I could find, I've been inspired to set out on my own journey. With all that being said, I would like to introduce you to my new account, Magic Pack Rat. In this series, I'll be locking myself to only use magic for any sort of combat on this account. Along with being a magic locked Ironman, I have also created a custom collection log of over 300 magical items that I will need to find while adventuring through the world of Gielinor. Alright, now with the introduction over, let's get into the rules of the account. Let's break this down to 3 simple rules that my account must follow. Rule number 1. This account is combat locked to magic. This means I'm not able to use any other combat styles other than magic. All enemies and bosses must be defeated with magic. Rule number 2. Other combat skills will be allowed to be trained with non-combat methods. As an example, I'm able to gain XP rewards from quests that grant attack XP, since I'm not receiving this XP through combat. And for rule number 3, since I'm allowing myself to train other combat skills through non-combat methods, my other combat skills are not allowed to be higher than my magic level at any point. Now that you know the rules, let's go over the exceptions I'm making for the series. Quest monsters that are immune to magic will be allowed to be killed through other means. I'll try any means to defeat the monsters that are immune to magic without using melee or range, such as a ring of recoil, dynamite, poison, or any other method I can find, but if I need to use another combat style to complete a quest, the exception will be made. Now, I know what some of you are thinking. How could this account be a magic-only Ironman while I have levels and XP and other combat skills, and I'm allowing quests to be completed that require me to use other combat styles? The main goal for this series is to enjoy myself and make content that will be entertaining to watch while still trying something that restricts the account to unique ways of training and progression. These rules and restrictions were something I thought of for a while, trying to find a good balance between fun and challenge. I'm not sure if some of you realize how restrictive an account with just levels of magic can really be. I want to go over just a few examples of what content that I'd be locked out of without the specific rules I've set for this account. I won't be able to complete 79 out of the 180 quests, including the 3 quests that unlock the other spellbooks in the game. I also won't be able to complete most of the Master and Grandmaster quests, which unlock a big chunk of the endgame content in RuneScape. Iconic magic weapons such as the Ancient Staff, Battle Stave, Staff of the Dead, and Ivan Staff wouldn't even be able to be equipped without attack levels. While I would be able to complete 10 out of the 12 easy diaries, I'd be locked out of every medium, hard, and elite achievement diaries. These are just a few examples of the content that my account would be missing out on. Even though I'm allowing quest monsters to be defeated through other combat styles as a last resort, I know this exception will bring a lot of enjoyable and unique content for me to play and for everyone to watch. Just as one example for something way down the road that wouldn't be possible without the completion of quests, let's take a look at one of the best pieces of magic jewelry in the game, the Tormented Bracelet. While most accounts will be able to go and kill demonic gorillas after the completion of Monkey Madness 2, my account is going to have to do something a little different. For anyone who doesn't know, demonic gorillas use and change protection prayers based on the combat style that you're using, so obviously this is going to be a big problem for my account. Instead of killing demonic gorillas, my account will have to kill tortured gorillas. These monsters are almost identical except for 2 major differences. Tortured gorillas don't use protection prayers, and they drop the Zenyte Shard at a rate of 1 in 3,000. That drop rate is 10 times less likely than their counterpart of demonic gorillas at 1 in 300. This is just one example of a grind that will be unique to an account build like mine. Now, let's talk about the custom collection log. The idea of a custom collection log came to me when I was looking at what items I wanted to obtain for the series, and wanted to find a way to translate that so I could show everyone what step of the account's progression I'm currently at. This custom collection log will also help to break up monotonous grinds like the Tormented Bracelet grind mentioned above. The custom log is filled with different items and equipment that have a wide variety of being obtained. This includes minigames, boss drops, clue scroll rewards, rare mob drops, slayer rewards, quest rewards, and more. This custom log is filled with what I would define as magical items. These items were stuff that I thought a wizard in a fantasy game would want to collect. If you take a look at the custom log, which will be linked in the description of every video, you can tell that some items will probably be impossible to obtain. With this being said, I want to find out for myself if these items are possible, so they'll be left on the log until we reach the point and test out every realistic method. When an item is collected, the custom log will be updated with the date I received the item and how I got that item. I would also love your guys' help with any items that I've missed that would be a good fit for the collection log. I did my best to find items that I thought would fit perfectly, but I'm sure there's plenty of items that I missed. So please leave a comment down below if there are any items you'd like to see added. That being said, I might not add every item that's recommended, but if it fits with the theme and the goals of the custom log, I'll try to add it. Alright, with that being done, let's get into what progression I've made on this account so far, and let's hop into episode 1. As soon as we leave Tutorial Island and get to Lumbridge, we drop all our items. We're also going to talk to the magic tutor, so all of our runes go to the rune pouch. Knowing me, if I don't do this now, I'm going to forget, so let's just do it now and get it done with. To start the account off right, I'm going to be training agility first. Getting the full graceful outfit and a high agility level will be a great quality of life upgrade for this account. While we run to Draenor Village, we make a quick pit stop at the Wizard's Tower to admire the view and think about what adventures lie ahead. After reaching 10 agility from the Draenor rooftop course, we walk to Al-Kharid to continue with the training. We continue with the Al-Kharid course until we reach 30 agility. Now it's time to head to good old Varrock. Really quick, I did want to mention later in the video, I do change my resolution so the HUD in my inventory can be seen better. I didn't realize how bad it was while I was recording it, so sorry about that. While doing agility, we got our first random event, the Gravedigger. I love getting collection log slots, and once we're done completing the random event outfits, we'll be able to receive lamps instead, which is always nice. Of course I missed the pop-up, but I just reached 40 agility. At this point, most people would go and complete Priest in Peril and unlock the Canifis rooftop course. There is one big problem for my account though. The Temple Guardian that you need to defeat in this quest is immune to magic, so we're gonna have to continue to do the Varrock course until 50 agility. Don't worry though, we have a plan to complete the quest later. After 324 laps and missing the pop-up yet again, I'm finally 50 agility. Now with the marks of grace I've gotten so far, it's time to grab 2 pieces of graceful and be a few steps closer to completing the full set. I quickly grab a Chronicle and some teleport cards so I have an early teleport. And you guessed it, more agility. I'm also going to be training farming while I do agility since there's a big unlock around 60. It's going to be key to completing some major quests moving forward. And that's the first farming level of the account, level 2. I realized I was flat broke, so I got 15 thieving so we could buy some seeds for farming. While I continue agility, I end up getting a bunch of lamps and a few outfit pieces from random events. After training at the Falador rooftop course for a while, I finally hit 60 agility and I can move on to the Sears Village course. Before we do that though, let's take a break from agility. I want to put all these lamps that I got from random events into herblore, so let's go get Druidic Ritual done. We're also going to grab one more Graceful piece, we're going to get the Graceful top. I end up going to Ardoin to steal cakes for food, and for some reason I don't even use them and grab wines from my bank instead, but whatever, let's head to Lumbridge. Finally, I get to use combat magic on my magic locked account. Let's grab all the raw meats we need for Druidic Ritual. We need to grab raw cow, chicken, bear, and rat meat. We also get level 2 magic, many more levels to come. Sadly, I have to kill one of my own. Sorry, rat, it's for the greater good. And with that, Druidic Ritual is completed. After using 4 XP lamps, we end up with 5 herblore. Just a little more herblore XP. So here we are in the wilderness and we're ready to get some pretty major unlocks. We're going to be getting 43 prayer to unlock all the overhead protection prayers. I'll show you the method I'll be using in a second, but first... Yeah, we died. Well, onto the method. We're going to be world hopping and picking up the big bone spawn in the wilderness. Once we have a full inventory, we're going to be walking all the way to the Chaos Temple. This honestly isn't a bad way for a low level account to get overheads. It goes pretty fast. So yeah, let's get to it. The altar in the Chaos Temple has an effect where every bone offered to it has a 50% chance of not being consumed. This makes this method even better than using a gilded altar in a player-owned house. The only thing that's really slow about this method is the walk, but honestly it's pretty chill. Since I'm such a low level, most accounts can't attack me, and if I die I'm really just losing a little bit of time. After our first inventory, we end up getting our prayer level to 18. Second inventory, 26 prayer. While I have some time, I'd like to show you my game plan moving forward. To help me with this, I've created a very simple graphic. For Season 1 of this account, I'm going to try to set up the account for success and get some really important custom log slots filled. We're going to be doing a lot of minigames including Wintertot, Guardians of the Rift, Mage Training Arena, and Shades of Morton. These minigames have rewards that will be fundamental for this account. We're also going to complete some quests and work on training Slayer. Slayer is also going to be very important on this account, due to how many custom log slots are locked behind it. Our first protection prayer, protect from magic. And that's the range protection prayer. We are done with the protection prayers. We got protect from melee. On the walk back, I actually decided to stay till 45 prayer. I want to get Mystic Might, and it's not going to take much longer. I'm already here, so I'm just going to do it. And that's 45 prayer. Quick Evil Bob random event for 7 fishing. Time to do a certified Ironman classic and go through the Stronghold of Security. We're actually going to come back here pretty soon for the Skull Scepter, which is one of my favorite pieces of equipment in the game. It's so sick looking. One floor down, 3 to go. Second floor, no problem. Third floor done. And we're done. We got 10k and some of the coolest boots in the entire game. And with that, we can check off the first item on our custom log. We are looking like such a generic Iron Man, and I love it. We're walking over the Port Sarim rune shop to stock up on some mine runes. With more Mind Runes, let's go over the Monk's Zamorak for 2 more unlocks. While training our magic, we will always be defensive auto-casting. Even though the EXP is shared between magic and defense, defensive casting always gives more overall XP than normal auto-casting. It's only 0.33 more XP for every point of damage, but we will need a high defense level moving forward, so we should start as soon as possible. And with that kill, we obtain the Zamorak Monk Top, another item checked off the log. That's the Zamorak Monk Bottom, some easy unlocks and decent early game magic and prayer bonus. Overall, that was super quick and only took us 44 kills to get both pieces. Plus 4 magic attack bonus and plus 6 prayer bonus. With a few unlocks out of the way, we head back to do some more agility. We finally have enough Marks of Grace to fully complete the graceful outfit. We've reached this goal at level 67 agility. It felt really good to get this grind out of the way, and of course, we had to pet the pup. With that out of the way, let's go get some cash. Time to take a trip to the agility pyramid. Here we are. The agility pyramid will be our go-to early game money making method. We're going to need a lot of money to buy runes to tackle Magic Training Arena later on. For now, let's just grab 100k. Our first lap completed. Having this high agility level makes this very easy and relaxing, which is nice. Got a quick 100k, now time to buy some Chaos Runes. I'll be making a few quick stops before training combat. Our planned training combat is mostly through Slayer, so let's get some Hunter and Slayer levels. And that's 9 Hunter and 9 Slayer. We're on our way back from our first Slayer assignment. We got assigned to kill some goblins. While walking back, I noticed some mages standing around. I decided to talk to one of them. Turns out, not a big fan of me. Let's begin. After our Slayer task, we decided to fill a couple easy collection log slots. We make our way over to find fashions. These magic hats give us a small magic attack bonus. And more checked off the list. I keep getting sidetracked, but I wanted to test out a method of getting nature runes. We're going to be looting the nature rune chest upstairs in Ardoyne. I've heard this method is pretty slow, but I want to try it out for myself, see how bad it is. Maybe it's something I can do while I'm trying to AFK. We got 28 thieving, so we can loot the chest. Alright, let's test this method out and see how it is. Yeah, this isn't great. It's not bad if you're looking to grab a few runes for alching or something, but I'm gonna need over 11,000 nature runes for mage training arena alone. I'd honestly rather get these through monster drops or rune crafting. While we're training other skills, we're going to be farming and thieving, we're going to be pickpocketing master farmers, and just doing normal farm runs, just to get our levels higher and higher. We are finally here and ready to do some Wilderness Slayer. We're really going to be grinding out a lot of Wilderness Slayer first, just to get Laren's keys. I want to get the full Dagonhai set, so it's going to take a while, so I'm going to start working towards that. And our first task is 87 bears. Should be pretty easy. This is where I realized that the resolution was so bad, so it's changed now. Much better. This is the resolution I'll be going with moving forward. And that's 10 defense. First Laren's key. Nice. I'm gonna need a bunch more of these since I'm going for the full Dagonhai robe set. Looking at the text box and seeing all the level ups feels so good. And this is gonna be the last bear kill before we end our first Slayer task. With that, I'm probably going to start wrapping up the episode. We will go get our next Slayer task so we can see what it is, and then we'll check on the age of the account. "105 Black Demons." That's honestly a really solid task. I will want to go get some upgrades and get some higher level spells before I do that, but we'll wait till next episode. And with that, episode 1 is complete. I know we didn't do too much combat so far, but next episode we'll be doing a lot more Slayer while getting our stats up to start doing some mini games. We'll also be doing some quests and getting some solid upgrades for the account. I just want to say thank you so much for watching. This is my first time doing a YouTube video, and I'm really happy. I'm super excited to keep doing the series. If you guys have any comments, concerns, or burns, please put them down in the comments. Let me know how I'm doing. Let me know what you guys would like to see. And yeah, I'll see you in the next episode.